Step into the chaos of 2024's most electrifying MMA and UFC battles, where fighters didn't just win, they demolished. Each strike was a masterpiece of timing, every finish a breathtaking display of raw power. From thunderous knockouts to shocking comebacks, these moments shook the cage and ignited the crowd. This isn't just fighting, it's destruction at its finest. Number 1. Alvarez's decisive knee strike. In a fight that demanded precision and power, Alvarez delivered one of the most memorable knockouts of the year. The lightweight fighter showcased his incredible timing during an intense exchange with Diaran. The turning point came when Alvarez launched a perfectly executed knee strike, sending Diaran stumbling backward into the fence before collapsing to the mat. The impact was so significant that the referee had no choice but to end the fight on the spot. The crowd erupted in celebration as Alvarez claimed another dramatic victory. This win didn't just solidify his position as a top lightweight contender, it also left Spain wrestling with the reality of his growing dominance. Alvarez's ability to capitalize on high-stakes moments is what makes him a force to be reckoned with. Could this be the year he claims the championship gold? Number 2. Michael the Menace dominates in Tampa. In Tampa, Michael the Menace delivered a performance that left fans on their feet. Facing Aditar, MJ showed his brilliance in the first round, repeatedly landing strikes that visibly shook his opponent. However, it was in the second round where he truly seized his moment. With perfect timing, MJ landed a fight-ending blow that left Aditar incapacitated. Precision, power, and sheer dominance of the finish were awe-inspiring. The commentary reflected on MJ's earlier moments, praising his ability to dictate the fight's pace and capitalize on openings. With this stunning finish, Michael the Menace proved that he's more than a rising star. Number 3. Mitchell's brutal elbow. If there was one moment in 2024 that captured the raw brutality of MMA, it was Mitchell's devastating elbow strike against Strong Dai. The fight took a shocking turn where Mitchell delivered an elbow so precise and powerful that it rendered his opponent unconscious on impact. Strong Dai fell to the mat in dramatic fashion, leaving the audience gasping in disbelief. The commentators immediately emphasized this strike's precision and Mitchell's ability to execute it with such force under pressure. It was a fight-ending sequence that reminded everyone of just how unpredictable and dangerous the sport can be. Mitchell's victory wasn't just about his knockout, it was a statement of his skill and ability to adapt in the heat of battle. Could Mitchell's precision be the key to future championship glory? Number 4. Kennedy Nzechukwu, the African Savage. Kennedy Nzechukwu continued his meteoric rise in the heavyweight division with a jaw-dropping finish against C. The fight was a showcase of Kennedy's evolution as a fighter as he delivered a decisive attack that overwhelmed his opponent. The finishing sequence was as emphatic as it was clinical, with Kennedy leaving no room for doubt about his dominance. The commentator's declaration of him as an African savage was fitting, as Kennedy celebrated another commanding performance. With his power and precision on full display, Kennedy's ongoing success is solidifying his place as a heavyweight force to be reckoned with. Number 5. A stunning debut victory. Making your MMA debut can be a daunting task, but this fighter made it look effortless. From the opening bell, he demonstrated remarkable versatility, blending striking and grappling techniques with ease. His opponent struggled to keep up, and the debutant quickly seized the opportunity to end the fight. The victory came in emphatic fashion, leaving fans and commentators alike in awe of his skill and composure. It wasn't just a win, it was an announcement to the MMA world that a new contender had arrived. Number 6. A thunderous knockout. Some knockouts stay with you, and this was one of them. In a heated exchange with Nzechukwu, the fighter showcased his raw power with a thunderous punch that brought the fight to a sudden end. The strike was so powerful that it left Nzechukwu unconscious on the mat, while the crowd erupted in astonishment. The commentators noted that while the fighter's technique may not be the cleanest, his strength is undeniably a game changer. For fans, this knockout just wasn't about the power, it was about the spectacle. Is raw strength enough to propel him into the upper ranks of his division? Number 7. The Bronx fighter's smooth performance. The Bronx fighter delivered masterclass in composure and precision, making his performance one of the year's most memorable. From the start, he appeared loose and fluid, keeping his opponent off balance with calculated strikes. The turning point came when he landed a massive right-hand strike that shifted the momentum decisively in his favor. From that moment on, he maintained complete control of the fight, punctuating his dominance with another powerful right cross. The commentators praised his smooth, composed style, highlighting his ability to dictate the pace with precision. Could this performance signal the arrival of a new star from the Bronx? Number 8. A spectacular head kick finish. In a chaotic and adrenaline-filled exchange, one fighter managed to deliver a highlight reel head kick that left fans speechless. Baza came out aggressively, pushing the pace and forcing his opponent to fight on the back foot. But in the chaos, Baza left himself exposed, allowing his opponent to capitalize with a perfectly timed head kick. The strike landed flush, leaving Baza unconscious and the crowd roaring in amazement. The victorious fighter celebrated with flips and spins, amplifying the electrifying atmosphere. It was a finish that perfectly captured the unpredictable and thrilling nature of MMA. Could this knockout be the year's most memorable moment? Number 9. Syed Shahu Diaran's dominance in Thai Fight League. In the Thai Fight League, Syed Shahu Diaran proved once again why he's one of the most dangerous fighters in the game. From the opening seconds, his precision and technical mastery were on full display. He set the tone early with a beautifully timed trip, a move that left his opponent scrambling for balance and completely on the defensive. As the bout progressed, Diaran continued to showcase his pinpoint accuracy, culminating in a devastating left kick to the body. The sheer power and precision of the strike were enough to completely disable his opponent, forcing an early end to the fight. The crowd erupted in applause as Diaran raised his arms in victory, cementing his reputation as an elite finisher. Commentators couldn't stop praising his performance, highlighting how moments like these make the Thai Fight League a magnet for fans of high-level MMA. Could Diaran be the next unstoppable force in the league? Number 10. Quinlan's split-second precision against Kelly. Quinlan's fight against Kelly was a battle of timing, patience, and devastating power. Early on, the commentators noted Quinlan's power side advantage and his ability to control the angles of the fight. However, Kelly's versatility and unpredictability, including stance changes and level shifts, kept the match competitive. The breakthrough came when Quinlan capitalized on a split-second opening, landing a fight-changing shot that rocked Kelly. Staggered and reeling, Kelly struggled to stay balanced as his legs wobbled under him, clearly disoriented. Quinlan didn't let up, following up with precise and punishing strikes that left Kelly unable to continue. The fight ended in dramatic fashion, solidifying Quinlan's reputation as a fighter with the deadly timing. Can Quinlan continue to sharpen his skills and climb to the top of the ranks? Number 11. Ratchasima's relentless elbow assault. Few fights in 2024 showcased the kind of relentless pressure and brutality seen in the bout between the Ratchasima native and Borak. From the start, the Ratchasima fighter unleashed calculated aggression, forcing Borak into a defensive shell. Blood streamed from the Borak's nose as he absorbed a series of punishing elbows, but his resilience kept him standing, much to the crowd's amazement. Despite Borak's attempts to recover, the Ratchasima fighter's precision proved too much, as he continued to exploit every gap in his opponent's defenses. Eventually, the barrage of repeated elbow strikes left Borak defenseless, prompting the referee to step in and stop the fight. The crowd roared in approval as the Ratchasima native celebrated his dominant victory. Could this performance be the defining moment of his career, and how far can his relentless style take him? Number 12. Dunn and S's devastating high kick. In one of the most dramatic finishes of the year, Dunn and S delivered an unforgettable sequence in the fight against T-Man L. Dunn began the onslaught with a body shot so precise that it visibly stunned T-Man L, setting him up for what was to come. S followed with a thunderous high kick that sent T-Man L crashing to the mat, but the fight wasn't over yet. In a display of resilience, T-Man L forced himself back to his feet, signaling his readiness to continue despite being visibly dazed. The chaos peaked when Dunn narrowly avoided colliding with the referee, while S capitalized on the opening with another devastating high kick. The strike ended the bout decisively, marking an impressive victory for S. Commentators speculated on S's dominance, with his record of 38 wins and only 3 losses drawing attention. With challengers lining up, can anyone truly stop S's reign of terror in the cage? These unforgettable moments prove why MMA is the ultimate test of skill, strategy, and sheer willpower. Each of these fighters delivered knockouts that will live on in highlight reels and fans' memories for years to come. Did your favorite moment make the list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow MMA fans, and subscribe for more explosive action from the world of UFC and MMA. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.